Yeah.
From the first round, you look very, very strong and focused. Is that what you worked on for your early attack?
No, I wasn't going to be denied tonight, by any means necessary. Yeah.
Daniel, how does it feel to silence the doubters? This was the birth of a megastar, I believe, tonight.
Yeah. Close that door.
Yeah. They all were saying I was going to get knocked out, and we all saw we got knocked out, and I done the business, and I'm just, I was glad I proved everyone wrong, but this is the start of my journey. This is the start for me. Yeah, they're my targets now. These are. I want to get my rematch and put the wrong right, and God bless and just come through it. Yeah.
Can you talk to me a bit about your defence? That was something that everybody was questioning. You took those 1-2s off Herbert. How is he going to take that off Anthony Joshua? You went in there and stood your ground. Talk to us about that.
Yeah. They're all doubting me, but the Lord had my back tonight, and my family around me, so I wasn't going to be denied. He could have thrown everything at me. I would have come through it, and that's all I have to say. Mic drop. Yeah.
How do you reflect on your journey from that defeat to Usyk?
4 fights in a year.
Yeah, 4 fights. It was just a growing process for me, a growing journey. To me, tonight it felt almost like a dream tonight in the ring, and I just had to seize the moment. So, I thank my dad, I thank my, God and my whole family for being around me and just keeping me grounded and, giving me this opportunity. And I took it with both hands tonight.
Daniel, talk us through your journey, because you've won here in the capital. It's very much a London story. You're a British boy.
Yeah.
All of those amateur gyms you would have gone to get to this moment, to take on AJ in front of the world and to defend your belt.
Yeah, it's almost like a dream. It's almost like a dream, but yeah, it would just.
It's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Daniel, every week when we talked to you, you asked him why he was so calm, and he said it's the calm before the storm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why were you so calm? What did you do in the
Yeah, I'm calm anyway. Cool, calm, collective. Yeah. That's it.
Sorry, say again.
Many years ago, you said that Daniel was a big comment to the heavyweight division. He's just been the former 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, a man who stole that Wembley on more than one occasion. What do you do next with him, considering the fact that you also look after another top heavyweight, Tyson Fury, and of course he's got a rematch coming up for Alexander Usyk? What's the next option for Daniel?
We'll see what happens on the 21st of December in Riyadh. Let's see what the outcome of that fight. Tyson, I believe, will win it. But the fight, I would love to see Daniel lace him up against Usyk again, because I believe that he should have won that fight, and I still believe it wasn't a low blow. And he's shown what he's all about.
Matt Lennon for Boxing Social. Daniel, you've been on one hell of a ride. It's been noted, everyone's questions. What was that turning point for you after the Usyk? Was there a specific moment in camp where you just went, you know what, I know what's going to happen here, and still had confidence to go on and do what you've done tonight and create history?
Yeah, chats, didn't we, after that fight?
Go on, let's talk.
We talked after the fight. We had a talk, and I still say it now. It's a fight that he could have won. I genuinely believe that. I'm not going to go along. I argue again about low blow. We're living the moment now. In the moment we're in now, this man just showed what he's all about. He went in as an underdog, according to a lot of people, big underdog. Most people had written him off. Even in this fight, had written him off. And I felt from day one that this was a winnable fight for him. And he went out with a game plan of putting him on the back foot. And as I said at the time, whoever goes on the back foot in this fight, they're going to get beat. And he did that and stamped his authority on the fight from the first round. And it was an exciting fight. And I think it was as a heavyweight fight. It was a shootout at the end because Daniel got clipped. You've got to take your hat off to AJ. He came back and he threw a big punch and caught him. But it became a shootout, and he done it with a counter. And it was our Hagler Hearns moment. It was so exciting. And And as I said, you go in there and because he's the nation's favourite, they cheered him, AJ going in, but I said they'll cheer him when he comes out, Daniel with a belt. And that's exactly what the crowd did.
Daniel, you said
see
before.
it, they know what he is.
Sorry, Frank. Daniel, you said before the fight that you needed to win tonight to prove to everyone you were a legitimate and to feel like a legitimate world champion. So has that sunk in that you are now a world champion? How does it feel?
Yeah, definitely. It does. It feels great. I feel like the champ. And then, I want to keep this belt, just keep this train running. It's great.
Do you still dream of next year perhaps having a shot at undisputed?
For sure. Yeah. Right that wrong and get back and, just fulfill my full potential now.
Frank, Riyadh season has hosting a huge number of fight, a huge historical fight. One of them it was today. What do you think about it?
What do I think about
Riyadh season, yes.
This fight, the Riyadh season,
Yes.
I've got to be honest, for all of us, everybody involved in boxing and sport, it's been brilliant. It's not even a year, is it? The first one was last October, which was Tyson, and it's just gone from strength to strength. It's changed the whole dynamic of boxing. It's enabled us to make some fights that we'd never been able to make, and undercards, phenomenal undercards that everybody's enjoying. And the proof is in the pudding is tonight. And Riyadh season came to London. All this week, we've had a great build up for the fight in iconic London buildings and attractions and sites. It's just been fantastic. And I generally feel that, and I read some of the negative stuff a couple of the leading writers wrote about this, and I find it amazing. Someone always wants to kick it. That this is for our sport. It's just been absolutely brilliant.
Daniel, has it sunk in yet? And what does the future look like for you?
Yeah, it's sunk in. I knew it was my night tonight. My dad and everyone behind me pushing me on, and it was my night tonight. I wasn't going to be denied. And still. Yeah.
Nice. Amazing.
Yeah.
So
Daniel.
you've been involved for boxing for a long time. Just probably that's one of the best knockouts I've ever seen. One of the best.
Oh, it's phenomenal. I mean, no one's done that to AJ like that, have they? Nobody has done it.
Daniel.
This man's got phenomenal power in both hands. He's got a great chin himself because AJ caught him with a couple of good shots, a really good. Was it right hand he caught you with? I think it was. And he caught you with a good uppercut.
Yeah.
He caught him with some great shot, and he took him. He's got a good chin, a very good chin, and he gritted his teeth and came through it and done him with a counter. So for me, it's been. I like to be. We started this journey together. The team, with his dad, his family, and it's coming to fruition. Don's done a fabulous job as his trainer, as his lead trainer. I mean, I take my hat off to him what he's accomplished, and he deserves every moment of it. It's just been a great ride, and it's going to get better and better because there's some brilliant fights to be made. And he's a young man. He's a young man when you're 27 now, and that's young for a heavyweight, 27 years of age. And you look at the guys that are there now. There's some brilliant fights to be made. Some brilliant fights.
Daniel, Gunman Boxing. You laid him out like a picnic blanket. Did you know that from your early spars and your infamous spars with Joshua that you were going to be the power puncher in this fight?
I just knew tonight that this was my moment. I wasn't going to be denied. And, I thank the whole team. I thank my whole family for getting me through this and keeping me mentally strong and, ready on it.
With you all the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Could you mind if we just do 3 more questions because he wants to get off and I can see all the family get away. So,
Frank, Antoine on ITV News. Frank, I know you're a historian of boxing. Where will this particular fight weigh up in the annals of time?
Where will this fight go? 96,000 people at Wembley. Go and ask them what their memory is going to be of this. It was a fabulous, fabulous fight. And I do feel it was our heavyweight version of Hagler Hearns, the way, especially towards at the end when they were both catching each other, it was just unbelievable. They took some big shots in there before it all ended. And I thought, and I'll tell you something, it weren't just about the punches. Daniel's jab is superb. He has a superb jab, and that was the key to winning this fight. By putting him on the back foot with that jab, and that's what he set out to do, and that's what he did.
And Frank, you said you've been there at the start of Daniel's journey across the small arenas to the big shows to the 96,000 at Wembley. Just how proud are you of his journey and what he achieved tonight?
I'm extremely proud of him because I believed in him. I believed him in, you know, and when you had some people, some of the things they said, especially after the fight he had with Joe Joyce, when he had 4 fractures of his eye socket and was told that he had gone on, the retina would have come apart, and that we wouldn't be here tonight. So it's very easy for some people on the safe side of the ropes to say what they say, but for me, he showed his character certainly in his last 3 fights. He's had to grit his teeth like you cannot believe against. We've had, was it 3 undefeated fighters and AJ, the nation's favourite, and going in, and all these fights, the last 4 fights in 4 years, an underdog according to the press and according to the bookmakers in every single fight. He was underdog in all of them.
Daniel, first of all, congratulations. Frank said there about the fact that you were clipped a few times by AJ. What did you make of his power, and how was it compared to what you were anticipating?
Yeah, you know what? You couldn't keep me down. He was going to have to nail me to that canvas. I was just unstoppable tonight, and you know, it was a good firefight in there, and I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole moment, winning and coming through that, and you know, fulfilling my potential tonight anyway. So yeah, on we go.
And we know that you're close to your dad, and we saw a video go out already of you two embracing in the changing room afterwards. What did he say to you in that moment?
You know what? He's just proud of me, and just, you know, proud of the whole team effort. My dad especially pushing me and keeping me on the right track.
As you talk sports, Daniel, congratulations. And we all know early on in your career, you got some unfair critics about, you know, not being able to handle it when the going gets tough. We know you've dispelled those rumors, and when the going gets tough, you get going. Do you think that was ever a thing, and has it been something that you've had to work on, or was it all a myth all along and you've always had that in you?
No, tonight I became Daniel in the lines then, and I had to come through that. I was unstoppable tonight, and yeah, I was on a roll, and you know, the Lord was with me, and I just come through it.
Dynamite Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, you touched that photo.